Oh, I said yeah to Christmas. That's my.
All right, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
You're
Nick Freeze is on the way. We're live on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to Sports4U podcast on YouTube. What up, Bella? Good to see you. Good evening.
Bella.
Brick City in the building, of course.
Good city.
All right. Make sure you watch it on X, watch it on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that share button. Hit that subscribe button for Sports4U podcast. We're on X as well, so you can repost. And if you're watching on Facebook, like us. Follow us on Instagram at Sports4U podcast. Of course, you can follow us individually. Myself at John Watson 0984. Mark at Mark on Instagram and Mark1 on X, and then Nick on at 99 Gorilla. So we're gonna talk a little football today. Obviously, Thursday night football last night. We'll look ahead to the game Sunday. First weekend of college football games with the new college football playoff rankings. So we'll definitely look ahead to that. Big games going on in the SEC over the next couple of weeks. So we'll definitely talk about that. Little NBA action right now. We got a double header right now going on with the Suns and the Mavs, and followed by Lakers and Sixers. But I want to start with Thursday night football last night. A great game last night between two AFC North rivals. Yeah. Tell me soon, Bella. She starts. Yeah, the new Sports4U logo. Mark's been in the lab cooking. Just went like this. Mark's been in the lab cooking. So when more details in the near future, but Mark's been in the lab cooking. But yeah, check out the new Sports4U decals on the merch, but it's coming real soon. But Thursday night football last night, another classic battle between these AFC North rivals and the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And last night, obviously, we think when I think about the Baltimore Ravens, I think defense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just wasn't in the playing cards last night. So obviously starts off with the Ravens pretty much had a good lead. The Bengals took the lead at first, and the Bengals came back. The Bengals had the lead at first, and the Ravens came back. And then in the fourth quarter, Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson and Jamar Chase pretty much show why they are who they are. And in the end, and it was touchdown here, touchdown there. Obviously, Jamar Chase. Bella says, "I can't wait till the Eagles crush the Ravens." All right, good. That's definitely gonna be a heavyweight fight. But you had Jamar Chase, who had 3 touchdowns last night. He had 1 for 67. He had 1 for 72. And I'm gonna let y'all a little behind the scenes real quick. So in our group chat, when Lamar got that touchdown to Mark Andrews, Mark in our group chat was like, "All right, let me see what Burrow gonna do." The exact next play, Jamar Chase 70-yard bomb, and he just walks into the end zone.
Facts.
And then, but then the Bengals came back and scored again on Rashad Bateman. But then it was Jamar Chase again with his 3rd touchdown.
That got crazy.
This game literally.
Now that you mentioned that, go ahead, keep talking.
Defense.
Christian McCaffrey is playing.
Defense, and no defense. No defense was in this game. Mm-hmm. And obviously, when you think of the Ravens, you always think about defense. But Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs was not walking through that door. We didn't see no Geno Atkins, no Jesse Bates. They could have probably needed last night. Walking through that door for Cincinnati either. Boy. But obviously Joe Burrow, the Ravens sweep the season series with the Bengals. They won in Cincinnati in overtime. They win last night in Baltimore, and everybody's focusing what happened on that final touchdown scoring drive with Jamar Chase. The Bengals lined up for a 2-point conversion, and on the 2-point conversion, they called a timeout at first because I guess they wanted to see the defensive formation the Ravens were going to be in. They changed it, and then the Ravens, they saw it, and they went back to the play where Jamar Chase ran in motion. He had single coverage with Marlon Humphrey, but somehow they ended up still going to the third string tight end, and they obviously the pass went incomplete, and the Ravens ended up recovering an onside kick and got the W. They're now 7-3. The Bengals 4-6, and everyone is questioning what was Zach Taylor doing, not just taking the points. I can understand what up, Nessa. Barrow can be 39 points. And Chase get whoa. You had both of them? All right, so sorry for the person who's playing you in fantasy. But Burrow, there was questioning Zach Taylor going for it instead of just taking the point and going over and playing overtime.
Right.
I go back to Monday night, and everyone said the same thing about questioning why did Todd Bowles take the point, and you're gonna give Patrick Mahomes the ball. Well, can't have it both ways. Either he's right for he's right for going for it on fourth down. Going for the 2 points, or he's not. I said I probably would have took the points, but I did not blame Zach Taylor for going for it because it clearly shows he doesn't trust his defense. And I didn't even know this, and because I know Nick was asking about him a few weeks ago, but Trey Hendrickson, he's got 12 sacks this season, but you wouldn't know that because why? Because the Bengals defense is flat out garbage. We was talking about Lou Amaruno, their defensive coordinator, being a head coaching candidate some years ago. And now, knowing how crazy the NFL works, they would probably hire him now, even how trash his defense is. But I had no problem with Zach Taylor going for it. I know we had a real healthy debate in our group chat about it. Disagree.
I think the right decision was made. I think Bowles made the wrong decision. I would have went forward in that instance against Kansas City. You gotta go for the win in that, especially with your offense rolling like that. In the Cincinnati game, even though they was keeping up scoring with them, it seems like Baltimore had the momentum.
They was.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it seemed like at that time, you go for two, you go for the win. Your defense haven't really played well since the running back fumbled. I think personally, he did the right decision. I think it might have been the wrong play. I didn't see the play. But I heard he did go to the second string tight end.
It was pretty much a fade. It wasn't in a fade. It was pretty much
like a back shoulder throw.
Yeah, and Joe Burrow did take a hit to the face. They didn't call a flag.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Gesicki was held on. But he wasn't at target, and Jamar Chase was on. Was pretty much on on single coverage.
Right. I mean, at that point, I'm running a play for Jamar Chase.
And I don't know why they didn't. And obviously, Jamar Chase says, of course you would want anybody would want the ball in that situation. But It did not. It didn't happen. They lose. They're now 4-6. They are now 4-6, and I don't know where they go from here. There's going to be. It is not going to be. Oh boy, it is not going to be easy for them to get. For them, they're right now on the outside looking at the wild card.
Are they?
They're right now on the outside. They're not. They, if the playoffs started today, they wouldn't. The wild cards are the Bengals, are the Ravens, the Chargers, and go figure, my Broncos. With the Bengals right there on the outside looking in at 4-6. They would have been 5-5 with that win last night.
Well, all due respect to the two teams that you said, your Broncos and the Chargers, I think the Bengals probably finish up the season probably better than, if not both of y'all, one of y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, we know the division leaders.
Right.
If it's between the Bengals, y'all, and the Chargers, I can see the Chargers. I mean, the Bengals still getting in, especially if they stay healthy.
I do think. But it's gonna. It was obviously you had. You had just a duel between these two quarterbacks. Currently, currently Joe Burrow was on last night. Lamar Jackson is currently looking like right now
the front runner for MVP.
Yeah, but Jamar Chase, boy, let me say this. I feel for T. Higgins.
Why you say that?
He's not getting paid by the Bengals. He's not getting paid.
Oh, he's gonna get paid by somebody though.
Yeah, he's not. I don't feel where he's gonna get paid because he's that guy.
But, yeah, he's gonna get paid by somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bengals. It might not be where his last stop is, but he's gonna get paid by somebody.
Yeah. So yeah, I cannot believe that game last night. Next week, got another divisional matchup on Thursday night with the Commanders versus the Eagles. But man, that was a good game. But I don't hold it against Zach Taylor for going for the two because obviously he currently sees that defense. Lamar Jackson was driving, and there's no guarantee that obviously even he goes for the one, even he gets the 2-point conversion, that they're going to hold the Ravens defense from getting across midfield. So, but it was a good game. It was a real good game, and obviously we haven't had that many good games lately on Thursday Night Football, but this was one of them. Obviously, when Nick gets here, we'll definitely ask him what's going on, and also on this Clipper front. With Paul George had his return game last Wednesday night at the new Intuit Dome, and he got booed.
What?
Clippers fans booed Paul George. At least I won't. Well, no, the Thursday night. Wait a minute. Unless you got to connect, Bella. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I get it. Local game. So yeah. Next Thursday night, your Eagles against the Commanders in Philly. But Paul George returned to Los Angeles this past Wednesday. Matter he's playing tonight because the Sixers are playing the Lakers in about 5 minutes. The game is about to jump off. He was booed by Clippers fans, which I don't understand because he didn't ask to leave. He didn't ask to leave. What up, Hills? He did not ask to leave. He wanted to stay with the Clippers. He just asked. He wanted kind of like with the same contract they gave Kawhi, and Steve Ballmer didn't. So I don't understand why they moved by. And by the way, they got killed. They got slaughtered by freaking slaughtered by the Clippers too.
Mm.
No Joel Embiid, obviously. Tyrese Maxey left with a hamstring injury, and now it was announced yesterday he's gonna miss the next couple of weeks because of a hamstring injury. So you don't got Joel Embiid on tonight. I think he won't be back. What's a good play on Sunday? Heels, you tell us. We don't have you don't have Joel Embiid until like Tuesday, which by the way is the first games of group play for the in-season tournament. Well, the NBA Cup now. They don't call it the in-season tournament. It's the NBA Cup. Luka for 3. Oh, and the Suns win 114-113.
I don't like that, but okay. Are they about to start the in-season tournament?
The in-season tournament the in-season tournament starts Tuesday. Group play starts Tuesday. So obviously all the games are going to start. I think Tuesdays and Fridays are going to be a little more different now. But yeah, they start on Tuesdays and Fridays. They start Tuesdays and Fridays starting this week.
Who did that?
Whoa.
Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, it's going down. But yeah, that's why it's going down. Sunday, Saturday, still Saturday. We got some college football action. Some big games in the SEC. Your boys play Ole Miss on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the big game everybody's focusing on is tomorrow night. With Alabama and LSU, and this clearly has a lot of playoff implications. And I expect one of these teams is not getting in the playoffs. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna get a 3-team. We're not gonna get a 3-loss team in the playoff. What up, Cody? Right. They say you got some shirts. That's cool. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Cody.
All right. And then so look at that game. Obviously, let's look at some other games. I know we got Colorado.
LSU got 2 losses already?
Yes. I'm looking at the schedule looking at it right now. I know they lost to SC. Yeah, that's how they do, because they lost to SC.
Yeah.
And then who else did they lose? Did they lose to South Carolina or Arkansas? Well, no, we lost to Arkansas. So but yeah, they got 2 losses too. But yeah. That
should be a good game tomorrow.
But tomorrow, come on, 4:30. That's the last game. That's the primetime game, the SEC primetime game on ABC. But yeah, they lost. Obviously, they lost to. What did they lose? Yeah, they lost to SC, and then they lost to who else did they lose to? Be 6-2.
I don't know who else they lost to.
I'm looking at the schedule. SC was a loss. They right there. I know I'm overlooking. Oh, they lost to Texas A&M.
Oh yeah,
they lost to A&M. That was recently. They saying that we would be balanced. So yeah, they lost to A&M. But yeah, now it's all time. Everything is going towards the college football playoffs. The 12-team playoff now. And you guys got Ole Miss, and obviously you guys are falling in the 3 seed right now. How you feeling, man? And obviously next week it's gonna be a little personal. It's a little personal. It was more. I don't think it's personal for you, but it's personal for me, because I'm man. It's been 10 years. 10 years. 10 years.
We get to that game. We know.
We'll get to that game next. We'll get to that game next week.
Starting Tuesday, we get to that game.
Yeah, because 10 years. Come on, Walls.
I don't know. This is. I'm kind of nervous. Carson Beck be on some BS sometime.
What I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Carson Beck be on some BS. But again, as long as we end up with more points, I just want to get through this week and then next week because this gauntlet of a schedule we have for the past 4 or 5 weeks been outrageous, dog.
And it's only gonna get tough. Well, we're near the end of the season, but obviously now every game is gonna matter going towards the college football playoff. And obviously, y'all don't know how the new format goes. It's gonna be interesting because obviously you gonna have the highest ranked college football. Conference champs. Who's in the house? We have the 5 highest ranked conference champs. Then you're gonna have 7 at-large teams. Now the top 4 ranked conference champs are all gonna get buys. So if the playoffs start today, the buys would go to Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia,
Miami
would be.
Mm-hmm.
Miami. Well, no, it is. Yeah, Miami. And I know there was something out there with Boise State because I think they're only BYU or Boise State. I think it was BYU's is obviously front running in the Big 12. So it's going to be complicated, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how it checks out. What's up?
The Lakers are benching D'Angelo Russell.
Define bench.
The starting lineup is Austin Reeves, Cam Reddish, LeBron, Rui, and Anthony Davis.
Oh boy. Let me say this. So let me go back to. Let me just. Oh wow. So let me just say that. So let's go to this. We got the game on the TV right now. It's Nick Freeze's 7 in the building right now. Y'all Nick, they don't know about that name, dog.
No, they don't. They don't know about that.
I know about the name. You don't know that name.
I already know. You know, John.
Yeah. Shout out to the Godfather, man. They don't know. Shout out to the Godfather. They don't know, man. They don't know.
No, they don't know about that.
Yeah.
Mark, what it do, dog?
Nick, what up with it, dog?
So Nick Freeze,
yes, sir.
Yeah, Will, what up with it? I ain't that cool, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we was just as you entered the chat, Nick. Obviously, the Lakers 6 is about to start. I'm looking at the Sixers starting 5. Paul George, Caleb Martin, Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre, Kyle Lowry.
I don't know who that first person is.
That's where I want to go. What up? Trails in the building, representing obviously the Sports4U Wrestling YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe there.
Trail, what up, dog?
Paul George was booed Wednesday night at the Dome. Why?
I don't think he should have got booed. Me personally, I don't think he should have got booed. I think people didn't people understood his reasoning of leaving, but then you start see the thing about Paul George is Paul George talks a lot, and his stories end up changing as he talks.
Or trust me, I know. I lived
so it. He started off giving you a genuine reason why, understandable. But then you eventually, he's on the podcast just like us. His podcast is pretty good too. Make sure y'all check that out. But he said he wanted what was it, a super max contract.
He very much wanted what Kawhi got. What up, Candace?
Yeah, with the trade clause. What made you think that you deserve a trade clause?
Well, it's kind of crazy. The only person who had a no trade clause in the league at that time was Bradley Beal.
He shouldn't have one either.
I mean, LeBron just barely got one in this new deal, but
LeBron and Kevin Durant should be the only, and Curry should be the only people in the league. Well, and maybe Giannis. They should be look, if I don't want to go to this team and I want to get traded, I should be able to overrule that. I would say Joker, but I don't think Joker's ever going to leave Denver.
Yeah, I think he's a lifer. I think he's definitely
he's a lifer over there.
I mean, if he can move the Nuggets to Serbia, if he can move the Nuggets to Serbia, he'd do it in a heartbeat. But that way, he can be near his horses and train them while getting triple doubles. He'll train the horses that day and get triple doubles at night if he had it the way he wanted it.
That is crazy.
He does. If he wanted, if I think if Jokic had it in his power, he would just want to train his horses, and
With who?
then he'd go play ball, and he'd go play ball, and then go play ball whenever he felt like it.
Him and his brother gonna be running the trains?
No, I don't know about that, man. I ain't messing with I ain't messing with the Jokic brothers, man. I ain't messing with the Jokic brothers. As we're watching this game, Mark just broke the news. The Lakers made a lineup change. D'Angelo Russell got benched.
For who?
He got benched for Cam Reddish. Let me explain what happened. So Wednesday night, Lakers get blew out by the Memphis Grizzlies. No AD, no Rui. D'Angelo Russell has a play. Mistimed a good pass though. He has a play where I think he basically lollygagged on defense, and obviously they gave up an easy bucket. Then he comes down and tries to shoot a contested
Wait. You talking about that player? He did that like that little spin.
Yeah.
That wasn't just his fault. LeBron was being lazy too.
But there's more to it.
But that play was terrible by D'Angelo Russell. But LeBron was being lazy on that play too.
But there's more to it.
That's on D'Angelo Russell. As the point guard, it's on D'Angelo Russell.
Then he comes down and tries to heat check, clearly when he's being covered. And JJ just noticed his effort wasn't there. So he got benched in the second half. And clearly he's getting benched tonight because obviously they're starting Cam Reddish. Oh, they're starting Cam Reddish tonight instead of D'Angelo Russell. So
you got one brick for another one. All right, cool.
I know his days. I already know his days with the Lakers are going to be numbered. It's just a matter of when and who. I know they've been trying to get Walker Kessler, but obviously Utah is not impressed by the deal. For him and a couple of picks, or I know there was talk maybe a trade.
The nigga from Utah.
Well, the Lakers really want another big man. So
you're not about to trade D'Angelo Russell for that guy. That guy is a difference maker on defense. But he would be a major difference maker for y'all. Y'all got to give up more than that to get him.
Utah not making a trade.
Either it's going to be they're going to make obviously he's on the radar. Obviously, people still don't think Valanciunas is going to make it past the trade deadline in Washington. They just pretty much figured he just took the money. He just took the money. They don't think he's gonna make it past. They say he might make it past December. You're gonna start hearing his name come up in trades as soon as December 15th.
So who y'all gonna trade for him?
I don't even know. I just don't think he'll be in Washington. I don't know if we get him, but I don't think he's gonna be in Washington by the trade deadline. And his contract's pretty affordable. It's only 3 years, 39, so it's $13 million per. So I don't know. Somebody will trade for him. But anyway, to the D'Lo point of it, I know eventually his days are going to be gone as a Laker because currently, I lived this experiment with this dude twice. And clearly, he's got the talent. Is something there, but there's also something that's missing between the ears. And that's probably, and I think they want to try to get a point guard, get a different point guard. Like me personally, I would have, like I told y'all this back when the trade happened the first time. I wanted Mike Conley as opposed to D'Angelo Russell. Because I think I wanted Mike Conley. I don't know how the Lakers didn't push harder to try to get Mike Conley instead of just settling for D'Angelo Russell. And now you put Mike Conley in a situation where he's on the top team in the West right now.
Shout out to those for taking it.
But we'll see. But I mean, JJ, look, I said this recently.
How well would Mike Conley's game have meshed with LeBron?
Well, at this point of this time, with Mike Conley, he's still a spot up. He's still like a spot up shooter. But I think his leadership definitely would have been helpful. He's still a playmaker.
That's the thing. His playmaking skills wouldn't have been utilized with y'all the way it would have been in Minnesota.
I still think when he's not on the court, but I think if you put him and Bron, you space out the minutes with him and Bron, yeah, he'll obviously start, but you space out the minutes with him and Bron, I think he can still been effective. I'm just a Mike Conley. Me personally, I'm the hooper in me is a Mike. I've always been a Mike Conley fan. Even when he was with the Grizzlies, especially when he was with the Grizzlies, I was a little bit at Ohio State, but I was always a Mike Conley fan. I just thought that dude was always seemed underrated. Obviously, because everybody focused a lot on Marc Gasol and on Zebo and Tony Allen and everything. They were just the whole grindhouse culture in Memphis. But I always been a Mike Conley fan. But it is what it is. I don't know who the Lakers will give for him, but let's. Yo, Nick. I see what you did there.
You said who's hopping and John?
Yeah, I see what you did there. That word, that word has two connotations. All right, Nick thinks it's slick, man. That's the East Side thing. I think that was East Side slang right there, Nick. I'm not. I got you, my dog.
What?
Slang.
Oh, relax. My bad, y'all.
Oh, y'all going crazy on this Friday night.
Nah, but let's go back to the conversation we used to open the show with, Nick, that you missed. We talked about Thursday Night Football. And
what a game.
It was. By the way, Ray Lewis was in the owner's suite. They could have used him on defense.
No, they couldn't.
I think that defense can't catch a cold. And that's another question. Why didn't they go get a pass rusher? Why didn't they go try to go back and get Zadarius Smith? They definitely could use like an edge rusher.
Could have fooled me yesterday.
Well,
but they played pretty well that second half.
But it's the thing with the Ravens. When you hear Ravens, you think of obviously what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the Ravens? Just when you hear the name Baltimore Ravens overall.
Their defenses of the past. That's not what this team is no more. Exactly. They're an offensive team that has a defense that's good enough for them to win.
See, I'm not there. I don't know that. I think that defense is could really cost them games because even their defense last year obviously was a top 5 defense. Was like a top 5 defense last year, and obviously went down with the coaches of Seattle. I don't know if this defense is going to could hold a Chiefs team to 14 like it did last year.
No, they played the Chiefs this year. What was the score?
Let me go find that. That was the first game of the season.
Matter of fact, I don't look. Y'all just keep talking. I have to do research.
Candace says, can an NFL team survive only as an offensive mindset? No, they have to.
You're not going to win.
You're not going to win. If you have a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense and a top, let's say like 15 defense, you can survive. But right now, the Ravens defense ain't in the top 15. But let's get to the main point of the conversation, Nick. Obviously, everybody's focusing on what happened at the end of the game.
They gave up 27. They lost 27-20.
And by the way, the Ravens offense, they're 7-0 when they score at least 25 points this season.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're 7-3, right? So that means if you hold them under 25, you can get it. They can be defeated, but you gotta hold them under 25. But if they get 25 and up, as Nick would say, just kiss the baby.
Yep, for sure.
That's what Mike said too.
Yo, you all right, man?
What happened?
It's funny you said that, and then Candace gonna say that game was a thriller. What?
Okay, there we go with the bull.
I know, right? See, just hate, man. He gonna say that. But
I didn't even say. All right.
But the question is about obviously, Nick, the decision to go for it. Yo, B, you gotta relax too. Was the decision to go for 2 points? Yo, that's just insane. Look, I would have went.
Kelly said P in the name of love.
What the heck did you just say? Yo, did someone just say? Did some? And that what the heck is? Yo, Nick, is everything? What the heck is going on here, dog?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, just disregard that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's the same art, boy.
You have to take the points. Like, and here's my thing. I understand like what everybody was saying. It's valid. It's completely valid. Me personally, I'm taking the points. Because at the end of the day, dog, you gotta trust your defense to make a play.
Yep. And how have I been looking all the game?
By the way, you asked me about Trey Hendrickson, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He has 12 sacks.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. I think he's leading the defense. I think he's second in defensive player of the year voting right now. Well, the odds.
That's kind of crazy because that's the thing. You asking about is he hurt or anything? He's having a quiet good year because look,
I agree with that.
What Cody was saying, yeah. I mean, like I said at the mark, I probably had no problem if they took the points, but I get it. It just clearly shows Zach Taylor don't trust his defense. Zach Taylor don't trust his defense. This defense was good have been decent over the Joe Burrow era. Now you lose to Jesse Bates, and clearly he's on play. I'm assuming he's the green dot on defense because something just ain't clicking. Because outside of him, that's the only person I can think about that's really missing from that.
He was the heart and soul. He was the heart and soul. He might have been the heart and soul of the defense.
You know what I think the Bengals about to get?
Well, they can't get nobody now. The trade deadline.
That's not trade. That safety that we just released, the one that came from Kansas City.
Oh,
Mike Jones.
Oh,
it's too late for all that.
Listen, I turned it down. I don't think so. They can still make the playoffs.
No, they're not.
All right.
Their season is done. They ain't making the playoff.
Hey, you know who knows wild card with them?
Who?
Chargers and Broncos.
Right now,
the Chargers and Broncos are both better than them right now.
Okay, we'll see at the end of the year. They're probably have a better record than both of them.
The wild card right now are Ravens, Chargers, and the Broncos.
No.
Wild card, no.
The Bengals figure out ways to lose games.
Because the Steelers need the AFC North. Steelers are the best record in the AFC North.
For now. I ain't saying with the best record in the AFC North, to be honest with you.
Logan Wilson wears a green dot for the Bengals.
But here's the Steelers' problem. The Steelers, there's 9 games left, and 6 of their 9 games, crazy pause, are against their division opponents. They have played no division opponents this year.
I know that their whole schedule, all their division games came after the second half of the season.
That can help you and hurt you at the same time.
Yeah, I just think it hurt. I think it hurts because now you're gonna get teams, especially now because they didn't play. None of these teams are going to get their first look at Russell of this offense with Russell Wilson as a starter and with them trading for adding Mike Williams. So
that shit ain't gonna matter.
Oh my God, Bron! But good job, baby. But they can't afford.
Adding Mike Williams is not going to matter.
See, I wouldn't say it's not going to matter, but I think it helps. It helps something. George Pickens is clearly the number 1 receiver there.
It looks better on paper. Trust me.
I
don't think they needed him. I think they was fine what they had.
I do. I think they have I think their problem is George Pickens. They're not going to win with George Pickens being number 1 receiver.
They're not going to win nothing.
No,
they won and done.
They best options to have they need a big receiver.
Jesus Christ.
That's wild. That's wild.
That is crazy.
That's a wild statement. Bengals are so bad. Crazy. They may need Shaquille Spikes to play linebacker again, according to Sam. Preston Smith makes
the D better.
We'll go. That's right. The Steelers also acquired Preston Smith from the Packers. He demanded a trade, and they gave him.
When is he gonna play? He's not getting no playing time over Hightower or JJ. I mean, or TJ.
Well, they gonna make him. I guess he's a situational pass rusher. Your guess is good as mine, but Mike Tomlin will find a spot for him somehow. Nick, we
Yo,
were talking about college football earlier, and then we'll get back to the NFL and talk about Sunday. Obviously, your USC Trojans are on a bye, but y'all made some news.
Who'd y'all fight?
They didn't fire nobody yet. But the news is that Miller Moss is getting benched.
Oh.
And they are going to go with Jaden Maliavli, the transfer from UNLV.
mm-hmm.
Miller Moss officially, today or yesterday, entered the transfer portal. And the talks is the favor to get him is Michigan.
Well, he's better than the options they got, I think.
He is.
Yeah, he is. He's better than the options. Oh, yeah, for sure he's better. Their quarterbacks are terrible.
Them quarterbacks is that.
Their quarterbacks are terrible. He would actually play. He'd actually be very good up over there. I'm not surprised at it happening, but I don't know how much this will make a big of a difference. But I think that he can make up for a little bit of the flaws of the offensive line because he's a little bit more athletic, and he can run. They can run the same system they ran with Caleb a little bit as far as with the option and everything with him compared to what they did with Miller Moss. But I don't see how that's going to help too much this year, at least. My biggest fear is that we're going to lose that quarterback recruit that just visited, that's going to visit, he just visited Colorado, and who's he about to visit this week?
By the way, D'Angelo Russell is now in the game. By the way, I don't know if you saw Matt Liner's son committed to SMU the other day.
Oh, yeah. The Pony Express is back.
Cole Liner, Matt Liner's son. He's committed to.
Yeah, he committed to SMU.
He's on the class of 2026. I think he's a sophomore and junior now, but he's.
But no, I'm worried about us losing Zakarian Branch in the transfer portal.
Right. But
and I've heard of a team that wants him too. I ain't gonna say what it is, because I ain't trying to put no bad juju out there. But the team that I've heard that wants him is a pretty good damn team.
It's gotta be a team in the SEC.
It's a team in the SEC.
I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't either one of y'all squads though.
Alabama?
No.
Okay. I get Nick not trying to even put that negative energy in here.
Hell no, I'm sure the hell not.
I understand that. But there was I was listening to the radio today, and Travis and DeMarco was talking about it. I think now, because obviously everyone's wondering what's going to be the future of Lincoln Riley. If you had to call it today, Nick, is Lincoln Riley y'all coach next season?
Unless we can find somebody that's like somebody that's significantly better, he'll be there next year.
And I say that because we saw that there was the news the other day that Billy Napier is going back to Florida next year. He has a $26 million buyout. Well, come to find out, Lincoln Riley has a $90 million buyout.
Shit, he ain't going nowhere. Hey, look, maybe we got this conversation next year, but not this year.
Nah, I think he's staying put too.
I don't think USC about to give him $90 million for that buyout. I don't give a damn how much NIL money we getting not coming in.
Because I just have 2 words for people: Jimbo Fisher.
Hey, look, all I gotta say is this: this is his first year in the conference. So now, look, now you know what you need to do something in this conference. Go and figure it out. You don't figure it out next year, then you're gonna have to worry about being on that hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
Because look, to give him a little bit of credit, I know we've lost some games. We lost We lost 5 games. We really could have lost maybe like 3, maybe this year. if shit would have went a different way, or if we would have played better, possibly would have lost. We could have had like 2 losses at this point, maybe. We haven't gotten blown out, but the losses are just so bad. Like that loss against Maryland is terrible. Like that loss is terrible. That was a bad loss.
Right.
That was that's a really bad loss. So that's one of them things makes you sit back and reflect upon things like, dog, like what's going on? So we got to play. Who we play next?
Yeah, I got Nebraska next week.
Oh yeah, so we got to play against Mahomes Jr.
Yeah, fuck him. He was supposed to be at Georgia.
That's crazy.
He committed to Georgia, then decommitted.
Cody said, "Y'all see the BS that Carson Beck is the betting favorite to go first overall." Of what?
No, it's not. What? Get the fuck out of here! I don't want to hear that shit.
Somebody up here just trying to steal money.
Hey, look, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that about Carson Beck being number 1. I don't want to hear none of that.
First, somebody is out there just trying to just easily steal money.
Carson Beck should be lucky that that Duke went up over there to Nebraska. If he would actually stayed at Georgia, he probably been playing by now.
Mm-hmm.
No, he wouldn't have.
Shit.
No, he wouldn't have.
Shit.
One thing about Kirby is he loyal.
He has to be, because boy, the way, hey, look, as my nigga Mark said it, as the way that Carson Beck be playing catch with the other team, boy, oh boy.
So, like, do you think that's why they stay with Lincoln Riley so long, Nick? Because of loyalty? I mean, Miller Moss?
No, I think that I don't know why they suck. I think Lincoln Riley felt as if a lot of the losses weren't on Miller Moss, but a few of them were, because he has a problem with playing catch with the other team too.
Right.
So I don't know. USC got sold a dream in the offseason. That's all it is. That we got to sit here and deal with it. From the coaching staff and the quarterback.
Yeah, he had that good bowl game, had everybody excited.
And now
that nigga sold me a dream for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. And now he's pretty much now he's gone.
Yep.
So think about some other games going on this weekend, since you guys are on a bye this week.
Freddie Jackson.
My Tennessee Vols, we got Mississippi State.
You said my titties?
No, Tennessee.
Oh,
we got Mississippi State before obviously our huge game next week. And then obviously March Georgia Bulldogs, they got Ole Miss in the afternoon game. But everybody, all eyes is gonna be on channel on ABC at 4:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, when Alabama plays Michigan. And obviously, a lot of people feel this is going to be a possible. So I think this is going to be the test, because I think obviously Alabama, there's playoff ramifications for this game, because Alabama is 11, LSU's 15, and obviously we don't think a three-loss team is getting in the playoff. There's no way.
So everybody, we're about to watch Alabama and Michigan, and that's gonna be the game that's supposed to. No, Michigan about to get their ass whooped.
Oh, I said LSU.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Cause I'm like, Michigan.
No, LSU is LSU.
Oh, that's a whole different story.
LSU's 15.
Alabama get in with 3 losses.
They do, man.
Nick Saban not there no more.
Don't matter.
Shit.
There's no way in hell they getting it. There's no way in hell. They do.
Wait, they're in the SEC, right?
Fuck
By the way,
no, fuck that. It's Alabama.
By the way, 8 of the 12 spots in the playoff, SEC, Big Ten.
I'm not surprised. Those are 2 best conferences.
Yeah. 4 Big Ten teams and 4 SEC teams, and then you had Texas. Well, no, Texas SEC. I forgot. Then you had obviously the Big 12. You had Penn State, Boise State, and then you had Miami, and I think Clemson, or no, Miami, and then Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
How many losses Notre Dame got, man?
Hell no, they got 2.
How they do that shit?
They lost. Obviously, you know, they got that loss to North. They lost it, or they might be just one. They got that loss to
Lord.
the.
Hold on. Before y'all continue,
Oh, yeah,
listen, football gods. It has been a rough college football year for me. You can make everything be cool if USC somehow beats Notre Dame and kicks them out the playoffs. Y'all would never hear the end of it.
When
never.
y'all play?
Y'all would never hear the end of it.
When y'all play?
In like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember the exact when exactly happens, but it's not going to happen. But
that's a possibility.
Y'all see BYU.
Hey, look, I know one thing. Right. That better block me if that happens. That's all I gotta say. If we beat them and they don't make the playoffs, oh man. That'd be like winning the championship for me.
Yeah, Kansas said that's a good prayer. Obviously, that's a good prayer. It
ain't happening, but that'll be a hell of a prayer.
So we'll talk about that, and then Tuesday when we get back, we'll have the week 2 rankings of the college football playoff. Cody brings up the point right now. BYU is actually in the 4th spot right now because the top 4 ranked conference champions will all get buys. So and again, you're gonna have the 5 highest ranked conference champs, 7 at large. The top 4 get buys. What up, Shake? The top 4 get buys, and the champs are here. The champs are here. The champs are here. Dodgers are courtside at our center court at the Lakers game. Mookie Betts is there. The World Series MVP, Freddie Freeman.
Hey, John. We over the LA versus New York shit now, John. Nobody give a fuck no more.
There's, of course, Freddie Freeman's wife, Chelsea, and his son, Max. Glad to see Max is feeling better. Bruce Star Ground relief pitcher right there. You have Chris Taylor, and of course, Jack Flaherty is holding the trophy. It should be Freddie holding the trophy, but that's a whole other conversation. But the Dodgers are in the building.
He too busy twerking.
Yo, relax.
They were twerking on
Hey, we're not talking about that.
Why we're talking about the Dodgers now?
No, we're just talking about them getting.
They kind of cock bump each other and twerk on people.
No, by the way. Kelly Oubre, obviously.
It's not Kelly Oubre, John.
That was Kelly Oubre. That wasn't Kelly Oubre?
No, that's Kenyon Martin's son.
That was Kmart Jr.? Dude, man.
John is
I thought he still played. For the Clippers. I totally forgot he's with the Sixers now.
That's who almost dunked on Jackson Hayes.
Oh, well,
something's wrong with John, dog.
That makes perfect sense. No, relax. Yo, Cody, relax.
What did you say?
I don't know. I'm not reading it.
He said John over there orgasming over the Dodgers.
No, I'm over here.
I'm
celebrating the fact that my team is the World Series champs.
Hey, John.
Yo.
We over the LA versus New York, dog. We ain't supporting them no more.
Hey, it's still LA over here. By the way, Mookie Betts right now getting interviewed by Mike Trudell, but
at least I had to put on the Sports4U account.
Yo, you all right, man?
Hey.
Yo, you all right, man?
Yo, that's hate.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, my fault, y'all.
You know I'm not deaf, right?
Oh.
Let's look into let's see what other games we got on the college football Saturday.
What up, Christy?
Christy, what up with the HR in the building? Everybody straighten the hell up right now.
Christy's going to be joining us next Friday for the watch along Tyson Jake Paul. Shout out to Tyra.
Oh no, the way Christy ended the shit last week. I don't know. Christy might get banned.
No, Christy, I don't. Relax.
She said, "Do you want to eat her what?"
No. You know
oh yeah.
No, that conversation you and Mom had the other night. But Relax, Nick. Nick, relax.
My fault, y'all. That was hate.
Oh, shout out to boy KC. He's actually, I think he's going to the Miami.
What, he eat yams?
No, yo, you all right, man?
What?
No, KC hit me up. I talked to KC last night. He going to the Miami Georgia Tech game. So we got obviously my Tennessee Vols play Mississippi State. We got there KC in the building. There, KC, what up, KC? KC.
KC,
Nick
what
Wild,
up?
bro. Nick Wild. That's hate. But
wait, what I do?
Yo,
see, look, KC, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Real man eat yams.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Purdue, Ohio
I know I will in a couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
What? Nigga, Thanksgiving around the corner. Watch out. I need to relax.
Sports PSP in the building. Thoughts on Dak's injury. So here's the story. Dak Prescott tore his hamstring against the Falcons.
I know you're going to be thankful.
And he's going to be
every time.
He's on. You crazy. He's going to be out at least 4 games. He's going on IR. He's probably going to miss 6 to 8 weeks.
What's wrong? What happened to him?
He tore his
KC, what I do, fam?
He tore his hamstring. They said part of it was tore off the bone. But anyway, she
was going crazy.
So if he has to have surgery, his season is over.
Wait. Somebody snatched off his bone?
No,
where's she at?
Somebody snatched the meat off his bone.
Where's she at?
Well, it happened in Atlanta.
Never mind.
But,
I'm cool. I'm extra cool.
Hey, did he really say we suck?
Yes, he did. That wasn't AI generated. That was in real time, bro.
Wait, what happened?
The cameras panned to when Dak was out of the game near like the final minute of the game, and you could hear him mouthing, "Man, we suck."
Because they do.
The people didn't think he really said it. No, that was for real. He said it.
No. When you're on a team that's trash or playing bad, you know it. And you have no problem saying it. Anybody who's played sportsville on a team that wasn't as good as as you thought they was going to be, and y'all losing a game y'all think y'all shouldn't be losing, you're going to say it on the sideline.
He gotta say that with his helmet on though.
Look, he shouldn't say it at all because he's the quarterback. He's supposed to be the leader. The leader can't say it.
He's the Never mind.
By the way, Nick, I don't know if I should save this for calling out names.
Sabrina.
No, I'm trying to think. There's a discussion I want to have. I don't know if I want to save it for calling out names.
Sabrina.
What's that?
By the way, no, but prayers for Sabrina and that's because she had to have surgery. She had a broken hand. Relax. But I'm trying to debate if I might have this bring this discussion up with you guys now or wait to call out names because it's an interesting topic.
Do it now.
All right.
Yeah, with it.
So shout out to George Schultz from Bleacher Report. He tweeted out obviously who are the top 3 leading rushers in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry.
That's one. He's one. Obviously, he's out over 1,000 in 10 games. Only, by the way, other people who've done that: Tiki Barber, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton.
Tiki Barber. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon is 75 yards away from 1,000.
But he's top 3, right?
He's number 2. So I'm just talking about the top 3.
And third,
number 3 is the nigga from Frisco.
No, it's not Frisco. That's strike 1.
Who's had a consistent running game next game?
Just think running backs. Trust me.
Kyron Williams.
Strike 2. Good pick, but strike 2.
Shit.
Who else is running the ball consistently? Hold on.
I'll put it like this: he's the person. He's still number 3, but he's obviously a miles away in yardage from Derrick Henry and Saquon.
But even then, I'm trying to think of a running back that's been consistently running the ball this year. And that's why I said Mason from Frisco, but I forgot he's been hurt the past couple of weeks.
Cody, you weren't supposed to put it in the chat, but he got it.
Oh, Jacobs.
It's Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Oh, wow.
He got 753. I bring that up because all three of those running backs were free agents.
Uh-huh.
And all three, well, obviously, Nick, y'all moved on because y'all had Zamir White. The Giants, we
didn't move. He moved on. We offered him a contract. He said he was cool.
Yeah. We're not going to get into the Giants basically choosing Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. We're not having that conversation again, which is stupid.
Or how they could have traded him to the Bears or the Bills and got something for him.
And then Derrick Henry obviously going to the Ravens, and though the Cowboys says they don't think he would have been able to have the same
delusional
same season with the Cowboys.
Delusional.
He's also saying that means their O-line is trash. But I'm like, I trust Derrick Henry.
He's not. Jerry Jones is not completely wrong with that. I think Derrick Henry would have been having a good year no matter what. But the fact that you have to look out for both, you have to look out for Lamar Jackson too. I think that kind of thins the defense of focusing on just Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I think that helps out a lot.
Nigga, Derrick Henry had a year where he missed 4 straight games and was still leading the league in rushing with Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback. He would have been cool no matter where he went.
But obviously his quarterbacks was Mariota. He's had Mariota. Only quarterbacks he's had before Lamar were Mariota
and Ryan Tannehill.
And then last year was Will Levis, and then last year Will Levis, and then last year Will Levis when they benched Tannehill.
That nigga been playing mediocre quarterbacks his whole career until he got to Baltimore.
He had a good quarterback since he left Bama.
What good quarterback he had in Bama?
I'm not saying Tua was his quarterback. Wasn't it? Was either Tua or
it was what's that dude? I think he do
AJ McCarron.
What was that?
It was.
I don't. Wait a minute.
It was AJ McCarron.
AJ McCarron.
Who's quarterback after AJ McCarron?
Mac Jones?
No, it wasn't
Mac Jones. No, it was Jalen Hurts after him, right?
It was somebody between Jalen Hurts and AJ McCarron. Also, that I think that was.
Man, Mark, look that shit up real fast, man.
I'm trying to think.
I am right now
because Derrick Henry.
Well, he was there from 2013 to 2015.
Yeah, he went in the draft.
Look at his last year.
Alabama, 2015. Go ahead, y'all talk.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about that, but yeah, obviously everyone wants to devalue running backs in the running game. This clearly shows you if you have a consistent running game and a decent running game, you can still have you can still have success in the NFL. So but I'm gonna leave that alone, man.
The 49ers have shown that if you run the ball, you're going to do something in the league. No matter in the passing league, if you can run the ball, you're going to because you can still dictate the game because your pass is not always going to work.
He said Cody said Sims. Then they had Jacob Coker also. Man, Alabama has some trash QBs.
Yeah.
QB's been terrible.
Trash.
Yeah, that year they had that was a quarterback, Jake Coker.
Oh my God!
No wonder Derrick Henry won the Heisman.
We're not gonna do that. Let's not do that, John.
What?
That's why he won the Heisman. No. Derrick Henry was absolutely unstoppable. That's why he won the Heisman.
No, I'm just saying because I totally forgot who they running back. Blake Sims. That was Blake Sims and then Jacob Coker were their quarterbacks. Blake Sims was a black dude. He got benched for Jacob Coker.
Damn, dog.
I forgot about Blake Sims. God damn.
Dog, they running backs was crazy.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake.
Yep.
Damian Harris.
That was all on one team.
All on one team. That's crazy.
Then they eventually got Josh Jacobs to add on to that mix.
Yeah, TJ Yeldon.
They had
TJ Yeldon.
Not on this team. Darius Stewart, Calvin Ridley. That's crazy.
Calvin, yeah.
Dog, Calvin really is the same age as Amari Cooper.
That's insane.
Yeah, OJ Howard.
Yeah, OJ Howard was there. He was I remember he was the first. Tampa took him in the first round.
Man, Robert.
Too. Then I think injuries messed
Anyway,
him up.
go ahead. What about that? Finish that.
But I'm just saying, like everyone wants to evaluate running backs, but look what we got three. Look what these running backs are doing this year in new situations. When you have a competent quarterback, you have a system that fits. And in Derrick Henry's case, it didn't matter because, like I said, he had. And speaking of quarterbacks, there's Jordan Love. And his fiance.
That nigga for sure. Look,
son, it's all men on the screen. How you know his fiance's there?
You see the girl on the left? I was looking to the left. I wasn't looking at Jordan.
Nah,
hey, Mark.
Nope.
That nigga Jordan Love for sure plays catch with the other team.
Dog.
Like, nigga, you know you throw a lot of picks when nigga you go to Prize Picks and put the over on interceptions for him, and it's a green goblin. That's crazy.
He's thrown a pick in every game this season.
That he's played in.
Unless
he threw a pick in a game he didn't play, that would have been crazy.
Well, every game he's played in, he's threw a pick, including that crazy, like stupid interception he threw against the Rams when he was falling.
John was rooting for that though.
No, I wasn't. I was just having watched the game. Also,
Lord mercy.
But
John, LeBron going crazy with the assist right now.
Well, now it's fuck ass dude.
Cody said that Jordan Love is a guaranteed INT. But yeah, as Paul George missed the shot, Andre Drummond. By the way, Nick, we didn't get your thought. I don't know. Did you get your thoughts on Tuesday about the situation with Embiid? Oh, speaking of Rams, there's Poop in the Cooling House. I'll say all the stars that came out for the game tonight.
Are you stalking people?
That was funny.
What happened, John?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Shout out to Tide Brand. Yeah, what was your thoughts on the whole Embiid situation?
What about him and the reporter?
Yes.
Look, dog. You don't bring up people's dead relatives, dog. I'm sorry. I don't care what point you was trying to make or whatever. Like that's definitely a line that you don't cross. And you gotta that's like disrespectful. Like not even like as a man, like you should know. Like no, that's crossing the line.
Hype, what up with it?
And Embiid did one of those moves where every once in a while I say you gotta go there to get a point across.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do sometimes. He didn't punch him or nothing, but he grabbed the shit out of his ass and shook him and was like, "Don't." Basically, you know what happened.
Yeah, he basically told him, "Don't make." Nah, she meant hi, Hype. She didn't mean to say bye. That was a typo. Christy said bye. Hype said what up. She said bye. Hype. That was a typo, Hype. That was a typo.
He said, "Damn, what I do?"
Yeah, like I said, he didn't put it. He basically told him, and it's like, look, don't make me. You ever mention my brother again or my son? I'm not gonna be accountable for my actions. So he got suspended 3 games, and obviously he'll make his season debut Tuesday when they play the Knicks in the first round of games for group play for the NBA Cup.
Is that in-season tournament happening again?
That's what that is.
Yeah, it starts Tuesday. This is gonna be forever now. This is another cash cow. It's just another cash cow. That's all what it is. And help these players get extra money. But yeah, let's look at the games for Sunday. I'm with Hype. Yeah, you keep family out of it. Like I say, you can say whatever you want about me, but man, keep family out of it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I apologize, Kmart. I didn't know that was K. I totally forgot that was KJ. And Kmart literally is sitting courtside. Literally sitting courtside right there. So shout out to Kenya Martin.
Even though they're going Uber right there, he's still on the team too. But who you talking about? That was
I totally just missed. No disrespect to any light skinned brother.
John is crazy.
All light skinned people don't look like John.
Yeah, I apologize. It's Kelly Oubre just dunked on Rui. That's Corey Oubre.
Who the hell is Corey Oubre?
Well, maybe that was his twin brother. But yeah, right. But yeah, the only ranked game, obviously, game for Saturday is marked. It's Georgia Bulldogs versus Ole Miss. I mean, outside of the Alabama LSU game, those are only two games that have two teams ranked. Let's get to the NFL. So Sunday, we talked about the Thursday night game, which was a good game. Obviously, my Broncos. We go to Kansas City. See if we can be the first team to beat the Chiefs.
Y'all are, John.
Because people forget this was a year. It was a year ago. It was this time a year ago. Fast Hype saying, "Let's go, Ole Miss." That's hate, but that's hate. Hey, Hype, how you feeling about Billy Napier coming back?
Hey, Hype, that game is closer than what I'm pretty sure you thought it was gonna be.
Oh wow.
But stop the Georgia hate though.
Gators. It was a year ago around this time last year when we finally beat the Chiefs for the first time in the Mahomes era. But we're the only team that has handed the Chiefs a divisional road loss in the Mahomes era as well. But we go to KC on Sunday, and I'll be watching that. So that's that game. Again, apologies to our fans in Germany who have to watch Giants versus Panthers. But look, you get to see some Carolina Panthers legends. I saw Steve Smith and Julius Peppers was out there. Luke Kuechly was out there. Mike Tolbert.
Dog, if Luke Kuechly didn't get hurt, dog.
He was going to be definitely a top 5 linebacker all time.
Dog, that dude was ridiculous. Like, for sure, like one of the best linebackers I've ever seen play, for sure. Like, no doubt about it.
I think he was the only year he wasn't an all-pro was the year he got hurt. But outside that
was it. The nigga won defensive rookie of the year, then won defensive player of the year the next year.
That's insane. That's insane.
You better Urlacher? I said he better.
I got him over Urlacher.
I'm still go early. Yeah.
Urlacher's career was longer, but at the peak, I think I'd rather have him.
Luke Kuechly was trending that way, though.
Luke Kuechly?
Luke Kuechly was trending that way. I did not have the concussions. He was trending that way. But he's definitely going to be first. To me, he's first. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, he got that.
Other games on the NFL schedule. Obviously, we got
who that told last nigga for the Lakers?
Some new dude, Christian Coloco from the Raptors.
What you just call him?
Coloco.
Oh,
that's his hood name.
I think he's Nigerian.
I thought he said Cuck Loco.
He's either Nigerian or he's from Cameroon.
He said Cousin Loco.
I thought he said Cuck Loco. I about to say
he played at Arizona.
I say Crip Loco. I mean,
relax.
I mean,
that's wild.
Crip Cuck.
Crip. Did you say a Crip? What did he just say?
Yo.
Did he just say no? Mark is saying, man, something wrong with Mark, man.
Nah.
You said it. You said a Cuck Loco.
No, did you say a Crip cunt?
A fucking Crip is crazy.
It's wild.
That's not right. Oh.
By the way, other games, Commanders, Steelers. No Marshawn Lattimore. He's still dealing with that hamstring injury. So that's a good game. That'll be a good game.
No,
obviously the Niners will play the Buccaneers, and we're expecting Christian McCaffrey's gonna make his season debut.
What time we need to get rid of Roger Mason?
Roger Mason.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Jordan.
Who the hell is
Jordan? Roger. All the niggas ain't one of the Masons.
He went to Oklahoma State, huh?
Yeah, dude, what 3-point shooter. But your Bills play the Colts.
The funny thing is we ain't beat the Colts in Indianapolis since '98.
Well, guess what? Peyton Manning ain't there to stop y'all now.
Sunday night. We did the picks on Tuesday, Cody. Join us next. Join it. You be on the picks week. Join us next week. For Tuesday. And then the Sunday night game is Lions Texans. So those are all the games with teams playing against teams above 500, except for our squads. Knicks, Raiders, y'all Raiders on the bye this week. So,
we lost that too.
That's hate.
That's insane. They saying they lost.
It might be true.
Saying y'all lost in the bye week is just wild, bro.
That's
Yeah,
hate.
man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do this year.
That's okay. Shador will be there next year.
By the way,
you see, they say every time y'all lose, he say thank God.
Shit. Ever since I seen that too, I've been saying the same thing.
that's insane. You think God to be a Raider? That's insane. John,
you good?
I said that.
You got some hate. You got some hate spewing over there, dog.
Yeah.
I'm
Niggas beat niggas for the first time in 10 years and they want to talk shit.
Hey, man. I tell people, all my Broncos girls, I'm this.
You
was watching the game. I was like, yeah, this ends today. And it did.
And it's gonna begin right back next game.
Down the heaven, because that's a week of Sophie's birthday. They're gonna,
Yeah, okay.
We're not losing. We're not losing.
Shit.
We're gonna go to Vegas and get this dub. Let's go get this dub. Come on, y'all. Y'all should want to lose. But
no, hell no, I want to lose to y'all. Fuck that.
All right.
That's also a fact too.
Okay. I don't blame you. We're gonna get this W. We're gonna get this W anyway.
Every L is bittersweet from this point on.
And now the freaking Sixers are up.
And they came back. How did the Clippers blow them up, but y'all losing?
Because obviously Clippers got better role players than us.
Wait, who y'all playing?
We're playing the Sixers. We're tied up.
The same team y'all just blew out the other night.
Clearly, our role players.
You said queerly?
Clearly.
Oh.
No, we clearly have a better coach. That's all it is.
Well, I ain't saying much. I mean,
that's hate.
I ain't saying much. Silo's a top 5 coach. Obviously, either him and Spoelstra are going to be coaching Team USA next year, but I think it's probably going to be. I mean, in 4 years, but it's probably going to be Spoelstra, and Team U's going to be the top assistant. But JJ, like I was saying, Nick, I was telling my boy Keith Sunday at church. I was like, I've seen more from JJ in the 8 games than I saw from Darvin Ham in 2 years, and a lot of people have been, and every person has said that. It's like, and I get it, it's a small sample size, and so you take it with a grain of salt.
It's not what she said.
Yeah, it's wild, but I think JJ's attention to detail has clearly shows over Darvin's. By the way, is Darvin going to be the guy who replaces Doc Rivers in Milwaukee?
They're the same player, coach.
Well, they're on the same. Well, it's crazy because they're on the same coaching staff. Pause.
Why you pause coaching staff?
Well, staff.
Whoa.
Yo, John made that unnecessarily crazy, dog. I wouldn't even.
Whoa.
John, you good?
Whoa.
I'm good. But yeah. But I'm happy I'm seeing from JJ, and look, 1-3 in a row, dropped 4 of our last 5, and but we'll be all right. Look, I'm not going. Anybody who overreacts to basketball before Christmas, I mean, you really need to get your life together. I mean, stop. Talk to me when after the Christmas tree is up, and obviously we're watching games on ESPN on ABC December 25th.
Love JJ,
but hate that he coaches the Lakers. Same feelings I had for Phil and back in the day. Well, don't worry about that, Cody. He's a long way from being Phil. Because Bronny's there. By the way, Bronny did get demoted to the G League, but obviously just got.
You mean like how the Lakers said was going to happen?
Pretty much. He just there tonight because the season don't start till tomorrow. By the way, that game is sold out. At the Lakers practice facility is where the South Bay Lakers play in El Segundo. That game is sold out. Cheapest ticket to get to the Lakers practice facility is $179. You don't get the
I wish the fuck I would.
You don't get the F out of here to go sit in a practice gym.
Nigga, please. I wish the fuck I, nigga. You don't give me them $20 tickets back.
Man, Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna pay
Nigga, whoever paid that much for a freaking G League ticket is freaking stupid.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna pay $179 just to sit in the bleachers while LeBron practicing. Come on, fam. Oh, easily, Kobe. I mean, Kobe. Anybody who knows me knows that's my favorite. He's my favorite player of all time, Kobe. And Connect gotta make that. Connect started. He's showing he's a rookie, but
he looked like he was about to pass that. He got caught in the middle. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Whoa!
That was crazy.
Wow, Anthony Davis already 22 points at the first half. Kyle Lowry.
Drake said his jersey can stay up.
Nah, Candace, that's not low-key crazy. That's insane.
And Austin Reeves just hits the three. That low-key, that's crazy. It's never been. No, it's just the first game. That's all it is. I guarantee them tickets will be $20 by Sunday. The next game they play. Whenever they play. But yeah. This pretty much happened what they did. They're going to send him, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and Maxwell Lewis are all going back to the G League tomorrow. They just got a sign because clearly the season will start tomorrow, so just have them on the bench just in case somebody gets hurt or something.
Hey, look what Cody said. John, don't get mad though.
I said Kobe. I was a Derek Fisher.
I missed it. Oh, because the time was running out. JJ Redick about to beat D-Lo ass in the locker room.
No, I love Derek Fisher. I mean, I just don't think he's a Hall of Famer. He's definitely Ring of Honor. He's a legend. He's a Laker legend, but he's not a Hall of Famer to me. Look, he's not a Hall of Famer to me. And that same argument we had with Coop during his, and I'm happy Coop got in the Hall of Fame, but let's be real.
That nigga should be in the Hall of Fame either.
Let's be real. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I love Michael Cooper, and I think he's one of the greatest defensive players ever. But he's not a Hall of Famer just because you have all defense. You gotta have some points behind. You gotta have some numbers to.
You gotta have an all-star.
You hear me? Exactly. I mean,
how can you be a Hall of Famer and not be an all-star?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, it could be worse. It could be.
That's like saying somebody's the GOAT and only got one MVP.
Hold on now. Coop he's a Laker legend, Candace, not an NBA legend. There's one thing being a team legend and being a legend in sports. There's one thing being a team legend in Laker sports. Like when I think of Kobe, legend. Think of Kareem, legend. Magic, legend. Shaq, legend. Jerry West, legend. Elgin Baylor, legend. I just saw James Worthy, legend. Byron Scott, Laker legend.
Byron Scott, a Laker legend?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Dr. Umar full of shit.
Laker legend. I ain't say NBA legend. Laker legend. He got three rings with the Lakers.
Hey, Nick.
All right.
Hey, Dr. Umar full of shit.
You said who?
Dr. Umar full of shit.
What did he say or what he didn't say?
Hey, Mark, relax, fam. I already know what you're talking about.
Listen, I'm about to just send y'all something real quick.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Just go ahead. Whenever you say that, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, snap. That's not good. Big Shot Bob is not an MVP. Okay, here's the thing, man. When it comes to Robert Horry, he's only considered an NBA legend because he won 7 championships for 3 different teams. But let's be clear, he's not a Hall of Famer. I love Rudy T, but he's not a Hall of Famer. And anybody who tell me they would rather have Robert Horry's career over Patrick Ewing or Charles Barkley, you are high as a kite. I don't care what anyone says. Give me Charles Barkley's career over Robert Horry's any day, and twice on Sunday.
I have to agree with that 100%.
That's nothing against Robert Horry. Robert Horry is great, but let's keep it a buck now.
Yeah.
He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Hey, y'all think Joe Johnson gonna go to the Hall of Fame?
Joe Johnson?
He got the numbers.
Yeah.
If you look at it, he got the numbers, and he's got, I think he's a 7-time All-Star. If I'm not mistaken, he's like a 7-time All-Star.
He got 7 rings.
He got 7 rings. I'll take it. He was consistent. They knew how to give him. He was a big shot player, but don't mean
he was a role player. Why are we talking about a role player? They could have found somebody else to do what the hell he did. Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, Joe Johnson's a Hall of Famer. Look up his numbers, Nick. I think he's got like 20,000 points. He's a 7-time All-Star.
Oh no, I know Joe Johnson Hall of Fame. Let's make sure everybody was in agreement with me.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. ISO Joe. He's making a Hall of Fame even more now for what he's done. I mean,
and he's one of the more clutch players of. If you look up like his clutch numbers, he's one of the more clutch players of all time.
Cody said he played pickup ball with Joe Johnson. I guarantee he was giving dudes.
Guaranteed bucket.
See what that stuff he doing in the Big Three, man. Between him and Michael Beasley, I'm like, dude, there's no way in hell. Don't let them dudes get on the same team as the Big Three. No.
Yeah, there's certain guys when they go up over there, it's like it's not even fair.
Yeah. When
Rashard Lewis was over there before he got hurt. Rashard Lewis was crazy over there.
Hell, they're like when Beasley went, I was like, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. This dude's gonna be a walking 20 piece. A walking 20 piece. But yeah, those are the games that we'll talk. But those are all the games for on the NFL slate. Come on, let's get the Broncos, get this dub. Let's get Tennessee, and let's get a dub on Saturday because obviously do not look ahead to next Saturday. Do not look ahead to next Saturday. I repeat, do not look ahead to next Saturday. It's crazy how LeBron is playing dudes' kids who he used to, yeah. By the way, LeBron is on triple-double watch with 7, 6, and 8 right now.
Of course he is.
The Knicks say I didn't pick him tonight. That's why.
Yeah.
That's it. How it goes, right?
Man, hey, look, I ain't fucking with LeBron when it comes to these damn picks no more. LeBron, I've lost like 3 cars behind LeBron over the past like 2 weeks. I'm cool on him.
I ain't even mad at you on that. All right, let's get this. All right, let's get to the final segment of the show.
Hey,
yo,
how many Defensive Player of the Years did Coop win?
1.
All right.
All right. Time for the final segment of the show. It's often imitated. It's never duplicated. Some people call out people for stuff they say. So boy Dolly's favorite segment. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for calling out names. Now this might not be sports related, but it has sports related to deal with sports. No, he's not, Nick. So I'm watching First Take today, and they're down at Clark, Atlanta, and Spelman and Morehouse HBCU tour. Morehouse playing Spelman tomorrow. Spelman or Clark tomorrow. Obviously, in an HBCU game tomorrow. I saw a Big Boy was there.
You saw a Big Boy was there?
Big Boy from Outkast pulled up. T.I. pulled up.
I thought you said a Big Boy was there.
So I got called Cam Newton. Let me say this, Cam Newton. And it's not. Cam Newton's actually been killing it on TV, by the way. And this for the rest of the world of hip hop fans. Can we please stop begging Big Boy to try to get Andre 3000 to do an Outkast album? When the man is ready, the man will be ready. By the way, congratulations to Andre 3000 because this album actually got a Grammy nomination a year for Album of the Year. Even after he took all that slander from LL Cool J on The Shop. And he basically was like, you know what? I'm not done rapping, but when the time is right and I feel it, I'm not just gonna rap just to rap.
John, did you congratulate that nigga on that Flute album?
I didn't listen to the album, but the fact that he got nominated for Grammy,
that lets you know that these nominations don't mean shit.
Well, no hip hop albums, so we already knew that.
It's not under a hip hop nomination.
This nigga got nominated for Album of the Year.
Shows you how talented to do this. That's all. I respect the man's talent.
They said he wasn't really even playing the flute. Never mind.
I respect the man's talent. But anyway, please stop begging. Look, if an Outkast album happens, it's gonna happen. But stop. Let's stop being thirsty, please. And then Complex, and I don't know. No, then I gotta call out T.I.
Oh shit.
So Stephen A did his A list for top 5 Atlanta athletes. Cam thought at first he meant athletes who were from the A. No, he talking about athletes who played in Atlanta. So this was his A list of the 5 greatest athletes in Atlanta sports history. Obviously, number 1 was Deion. Number 2, the legend, Hank Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, he had Dominique.
Okay.
Number 4, he had Chipper Jones.
Okay.
And number 5, he had Michael Vick.
Okay.
This is T.I. And I know where T.I. was coming from, so I'm not gonna go too crazy for what he said for what he said, because he was talking about basically for those who were in the streets, working in the community, who embraced the Atlanta culture. This dude said that Josh Smith was a top 5 Atlanta athlete.
All right, go ahead, John.
That was it.
Next subject. Nigga ain't the best nigga on this team. What the fuck is he talking about?
Dr. Umar full of shit.
Basically saying because Josh Smith embraced Atlanta culture, he's a top 5 athlete.
I don't give a fuck. What the fuck he embraced?
He wasn't even the best.
He wasn't even the best player on his team. He wasn't even the second best player on his team.
No, the best 2 players on the team was Al Horford and Paul Millsap.
Nigga, no, that means he was 4th because he had Joe Johnson too.
That's right. Wasn't he on the team with Jeff Teague?
Yeah.
That nigga was better than Jeff Teague. Hold on. Wait, was he?
No,
he was not.
No,
he was not better.
No, he wasn't.
Jeff Teague was an all-star.
That's who BJ Armstrong could be, right?
No, they said that trade. That's what they said.
Maybe.
They said
hell no,
never.
BJ Armstrong would be D'Angelo Russell.
Wait.
That's a more reasonable.
Wait, John, why Bruce Bowen can't go to the Hall of Fame?
He's not an all-star. He's a 3-time champion.
I
would have put Coop in. I would have put
all-star game.
No.
Neither did Bruce Bowen.
They both 18. They both 8-time all defense.
Bruce Bowen won defense right here. He just been. They both were just all. They both were 8-team all defensive players. Yeah, can we slow that down?
If that nigga had a purple and gold jersey, you want to be in the Hall of Fame.
But this stuff, and then Complex saying that Future was the number 2 rapper out of Atlanta all time. Stop it, man. But I don't pay attention to that but that's my call out names. Oh, dang, Josh Smith. Go ahead, Mark. You got another call out names? Josh Smith, top 5 Atlanta athlete.
Have I thought about this point well enough?
I don't know. You tell us.
I want to say Joe Budden.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Did he give you a wrong parlay?
No.
I'm just saying because he don't use his own personal juice.
They said him and it was somebody else on that podcast said Bad is a better album than.
Oh, that dumb crap. That Bad was a better album than Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
He sound off the wall for saying that.
What?
Yeah. That Bad
Wait.
Now.
Go ahead, Mark.
Now,
man.
I know
man.
That might be like when you hear Off the Wall and you hear Bad, you like it's Off the Wall easy.
I like the Bad album.
Hey dog, it's 11 songs on the Bad album, right?
Bad album's nice.
I think it might be one song I don't listen to. I don't listen to on there.
Bad album was nice.
And my favorite Mike song is on the Bad album.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bad is Mike's 3rd best album.
It is. I agree.
Think about that.
Now, Mark Lamont Hill is also on that podcast now.
Yeah.
And he started running off the songs off Bad and said he don't listen to Dirty. He said nobody listens to Dirty Diana. Nobody listens to Liberian Girl.
What?
I said, nigga, this nigga's tripping. I said, this whole podcast is going to hell right now.
He sounded
I would have cut the podcast off immediately.
No, you ain't. No,
Wait. Hold on, dog. Liberian Girl is like one of my favorite Mike songs. I need to relax.
Hey man, I can see. Well, I get it. He spelled his mark. He spelled his mark with the end with a C, not a Q. He ain't got no sense. Oh, out of here, Mark Lamont Hill. Liberian Girl.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna go play the Bad album once Mark leave here, dog.
Hey man, I was about to say, man, you go listen to that Michael Jackson Bad album.
I'm gonna make sure I'm in the car tomorrow. I'm gonna throw on the bad album. I want to get in the car tomorrow.
No, niggas know how good the album is. It just ain't better than it is his third best album.
It ain't better than Off the Wall. I mean,
No.
you want to have the classic Off the Wall Thriller album debate. That's another conversation.
Let me see.
But Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel,
Speed Demon might be the only song. Liberian Girl,
my God.
Just Good Friends, Man in the Mirror, Another Part of Me, I Can't Stop Loving You. That's Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, and Leave Me Alone. Like I said, it might just be
Dirty Diana and Smooth Criminal are two of my. Well, obviously my favorite.
What's Smooth Criminal about?
I don't know, but Quincy Jones didn't win it on the album first.
All right.
I heard that story that he didn't win on the album at first.
All right.
But Mike fought him on it.
So. Hey, and salute. Speaking of these, Mike, what? My bad, Nick. I be asking questions, man. I got a lot of Michael Jackson music questions, but rest in peace to Quincy Jones, the great Quincy Jones. Since we're talking about Michael Jackson albums.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all for me.
Nick, who you got for calling our names, bro?
Coincidentally, I got the great Michael Jackson on calling our names.
Oh Lord.
Wait, that nigga been dead?
Oh. Yes, but it's a story. This is something I just seen recently that I didn't know about.
Which is?
It was a Quincy Jones interview.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy Jones in the interview said that Mike told him to take the violins at the beginning of He told Quincy to take those off because he didn't like them. That iconic violin at the beginning of Can't Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And Quincy said no. Thank you, Quincy, for not listening to Mike.
That's why Quincy.
That's why he was Q, man.
That is genius.
Q.
Nigga.
Q. One letter. And that was not a word. That's why he was Mark be hearing stuff, man.
No. I think I heard the same thing.
Well, I said Q, as in the initial. I didn't say no word that began with a C and end with an E. Relax.
You bet not have told that nigga that. That nigga about to took your offer.
All right, we're not gonna talk ill of the dead right now. We ain't gonna talk ill of the dead right now, man.
It'll been you, him, Richard Pryor,
Audible, with the Audible, dog. And next guy, man, I still can't enjoy Luther now. All right, this is the show.
Having the real secret.
Hey, it'll be him, Luther, and James Ingram.
Why James Ingram might catch a straight in it?
That
was funny.
All right, bros. Let's get up.
That is hilarious, man.
Let's get up out of here. Obviously, Nick, you get a bye week for football.
He went to that nigga to the secret garden.
He just said that, man.
And Barry White would have been
Yeah, that's a happy. Oh Lord, that's what these dudes, man.
Oh shit!
That nigga Barry would hit the corner like, "I'll be there for you."
They're gonna walk in the room like, take that.
No,
I think Luther walked in like, "Whoa."
I'm seeing all these memes. Now, so why you got Steve? Well, Stephen A. is a regular on calling our names, Cody. But why you got him on calling our names now? But now they Photoshop Diddy's face in that scene in South Central where OG Bobby Johnson and Loco were walking out the cell after they had the incident with the area.
Oh man.
All right, man. Nick, you get to enjoy football. Obviously, I enjoy football as a fan, but you don't have to worry about saying anything about Miller Moss or Lincoln Riley or either Gardner Minshew for this week.
Nope.
And then obviously y'all play Nebraska next week, so you get to enjoy football.
They said Luther Vandross.
I'm chilling this week.
Knock it off. Pause.
You was trying to knock him off?
You stupid, man. What's wrong with this dude? Oh, man, Ryan, get up.
1,000 is a kid. Never mind. All right.
Okay. Saying the Steelers are bigger sleepers in the playoffs than the Commanders. This man, Ryan, well, he's a Steelers fan. He's a Steelers fan also, Cody. So That's clearly also complete bias. Cute. No, you know he ain't. You better chill. You better chill the f out, Nick.
Like, what happened?
Last comment, yeah, that's blasphemy. But yeah, Broncos. Well, first of all, Tennessee. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating this until until
you blew in the face. Say it, John.
I was trying to resist not saying that. But thanks, Buffers, for finishing the sentence. Do not look ahead to next week's game and look past Mississippi State and ruin our playoff chances. We need as many good wins and get these wins because obviously Georgia, the game next week is probably only that and Vanderbilt are two. I believe the two most important games of the season. I'm not caring about UTEP unless you got Tim Hardaway coming out of retirement or something, or Aaron Jones got some eligibility I don't know about. Do not look past Mississippi State tomorrow. Focusing on next Saturday's game. Next Saturday's game, please. Broncos. Obviously, we got beat down by Baltimore. Let's try to bounce back and hand the Chiefs their first L of the season. We beat them last year around this time when they came to the crib. Now let's try to let's try to keep that train going this time in Kansas City.
Wait, a train?
Trend.
Oh,
last year, this dude's stupid, man. Last year when we beat the Chiefs, it was around this time last year. It was around Veterans Day, the week of Veterans Day. We got the dub. Now let's try to get another dub against these dudes. And that's it. I'm not really tripping about the Lakers. It's 9 games in the season. Talk to me at Christmas. Mark, final words to Georgia or the Bills?
Get out this weekend healthy because next weekend for both of y'all is big games.
That's right. I got Chiefs next week.
Yep.
Oh man. And that will be it. So Tuesday, I think Champ might join. I'm gonna check in and see if he's well. Our boy, the Champ and his boy Drell from his podcast. I know Drell's gonna pull up Tuesday, and we'll see if Champ gonna pull up as well. Mark your calendars. A week from tonight, special start time. I'll be here live at 5. The Sports4U, Tyson, Jake Paul watch along. Fight starts at 5. It will be 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on Netflix. Fight on a Friday night is insane to me, but okay. But ESPN used to have Friday night fights, so it's not totally out the realm possibility. But again, next Tuesday, regular show Tuesday, we'll recap the picks. We'll make more picks, and we'll make more picks, and we'll look. And then next Friday, Tyson, and we'll even get predictions for Tyson and Jake Paul for what it's worth, just for the fun of it, for the spectacle of it. And next Friday we'll watch Tyson and Jake Paul, see if somebody gets knocked the F out. Cody, shout out Ballers and Briefs podcast. They're on tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on YouTube, X, Facebook, and they're doing a giveaway where you can win a signed Tyreek Hill jersey. Hey Nessa, you hear that? You a Dolphins fan? Go when you were
On purpose?
Yes,
that's hate.
Bills fan too.
Oh, sorry.
And
she know Dolphins ain't nothing but shark food.
oh wow, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. But we might have some special guests joining us tonight for the watch along. But yeah, next Friday, special start time live at 5, but regular start time on Tuesday. Make sure you subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on X and Instagram. Follow me at John Watson 0984 on X and Instagram.
Hey, everybody follow Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't know why.
Oh, you know why?
I can give some reasons. I don't
know why I say that. Sorry.
Follow me on Instagram at HiOnMark and
My bad, Nelson.
Mark1 on Twitter. And follow Nick on Instagram at 99Gorilla. And follow Sports4U Wrestling at S4U Wrestling on Twitter. Subscribe to Sports4U Wrestling on YouTube. Every Wednesday nights, me and Trail talking wrestling. And but next Tuesday we're gonna talk some more football. Recap also the latest college football playoff rankings too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see y'all next week. This has been another episode of Sports for You. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yeah.
That's Nick Freeze.
What it do? What it do?
And we'll be out. Enjoy the football weekend. See y'all on Tuesday.